Hello, Tim Armagost here. I'm co-inventor of Hat Hands, and I'm not here to take sides. I'm just here to provide an extra line of defense for yourself against the powers that be, whoever they may be. There's lots of protesting going on. It's our right as Americans to peacefully protest. Be peaceful about it. The thing is, you may be attacked by things like these. This is what's called a rubber bullet. It's this big. I don't know how I can make this any more clear. And it is solid, hard rubber. These, when they are supposedly fired at your chest, can sometimes hit you in the face. People have been blinded with these. People have been hit in the head and have brain damage from these. Same with the fancy, this one is a similar one. This one's just made out of styrofoam. They tend to break off of the base when they hit something. Sometimes they might fire pepper balls at you. Those will leave a welt when they hit and make it hard to breathe. And it's really a horrible thing. You never know, they might hit you with a stick. Depends on what you're protesting. It's your right to protest. You can protest oil rights. You can protest about a building being built. Pro-life, pro-choice, it's up to you. You're allowed to protest peacefully. They may use these things against you. The hitch in the plan is, you know this in advance, so you show up and you may wear a mask to help against, pepper spray or CS gas, what have you. You may wear a helmet to keep from getting bashed in the head. If you bring gloves to throw something back that was thrown at you. If you show up with any of these things, even goggles to protect your eyes from the pepper balls or the rubber bullets. If you show up with any of these things, even a leaf blower nowadays. If you show up with a leaf blower nowadays, and any of these things, you show up with any of these things, they will accuse you of premeditating violence. You were getting ready to use these things against the police in a violent manner. Well, my defense against that was, I made a fancy hat that will hold your cell phone. Basically, it's a Velcro hat, Velcro adjust hat that'll hold your cell phone. You put it on snug. And now, I have this one with the screen facing out. You can also go with that landscape. If you're going live, which I would recommend if you were going to a protest, other people can see what's happening live. But this way, the screen is facing out. The person that may be assaulting you will be caught on video. They can see themselves doing it. It may give them a pause. You can also do a landscape. This way takes a better video. This way is much better for live. Make sure when you're videoing that you have your camera facing the right way. You don't want the screen facing this way and then you videoing behind you. That won't do you any good at all. But using this hat is the best defense against any of these weapons. Because you can say, no sir, I was being peaceful. Here's my first person video. Here's what I did. You saw clearly I had nothing in my hands except a sign. You heard me clearly protesting and expressing my opinion. You did not see me throw rocks, spit on police, yell at police. You didn't see me do graffiti. You didn't see any of these things. Why? Because I have it on video. So most likely, after they arrest you for premeditated violence and you go through the system, the next day after they look at your video, most likely the prosecutor will say something to the effect of, we've seen your video, we're going to choose not to prosecute on this because we don't think we have a case. And then they will let you go. I think this would be your best defense against anything. If you're protesting whatever, it's your choice. We can protest. This is America. Do it peacefully. I'm not here to pick sides. But when somebody says you've been violent or whatnot, you can say, no, I got the video to prove it. This is Hat Hands. It's my design. It's my little invention, and I think it would be very useful nowadays in our troubled times. Thank you, and again, not choosing sides, just here to add a little self-defense, and just in case you're not so sure if this would work, we have filmed this today using Hat Hands.